Hello everyone, it's Neelam from Learn with Miss Neelam K YouTube channel. Welcome to our episode 1 in our Scratch Basics series. The playlist name is Get ICT Grade 4 Get ICT. Okay, this is the playlist in which you will be able to find all the Scratch videos on that playlist. Okay, in this video I'll introduce you to the basics of the Scratch working environment. We'll explore different sections of the Scratch editor which will allow you to create games, interactive stories, animations or artwork in Scratch. Okay, to create a Scratch in which you will need to add code to tell a sprite exactly what to do. This is basically your sprite. By default, Scratch automatically provides you with default this cat sprite. Okay, you can simply delete this sprite, or you can simply add the sprite from here. Again, I'm selecting the cat one. You can write it over here on top of it, and then you can select this one. Here, can you see that you can add it, delete it by your own choice. This is totally on your choice. This is basically a stage. A stage is where you see your code to life. Think of it as like a Broadway stage where actors perform. This is a space where your sprites will follow the coded command you put together. It's all the background for your project, and you can personalize it by adding a different backdrops in it. Suppose from here you can choose a backdrop, but before moving to this area, I'm just going to call you by name. This area would be called as sprite pan or sprite area, and this area where this stage on this stage the cat is moving, and whatever your code you are writing and the actual thing would happen over here, this would be called as a stage area, and this area would be called as the script area, where you drag the codes from this area to that area. So the top left corner is basically your tool. You can call it as a toolbox. Okay, and another name for this is basically the block palette. Okay, this is the block palette. Okay, from the block palette you choose multiple blocks. From that blocks you can choose and just drag it into this script area, and the code of this sprite will work. Okay, now let's talk about the commands. Command is basically a simple an instruction for your sprite to do a specific task. These commands are represented as a code blocks, which you can find in the block palette located in this code tab. This is basically a code tab. Here you can find it. Then there is a costume tab, and then there is a sound tab, and then can you see if I play on this sound tab, can you hear this? So this is a sound tab. This is the costumes of the this one costume is this one, and second costume is simply like your appearance, change of the appearance. And then I'm moving back to that code area, and from the top here you can see the top blue one would be called as your toolbar. Okay, from here you can change a language of your coding, and from here you can see multiple tutorials. Whatever tutorial you want to learn, you can click on that particular tutorial and it will show you how you can create this one. It will simply show you how to select the particular coding one by one, step by step. It tells you each and everything. Okay, in the future video I'll ask you to watch this tutorial and create something like animated stories, games, whatever you want to do. Okay, you just have to learn this from here. Okay, I'm just giving you the overview. Got it? Now you know the name of every area on this screen, and the top right corner, this is basically your control screen, where here this green flag is basically to start a code, and this red stop button is basically to stop the code. And here you can increase the size of your screen, and again I'm minimizing it. This is how you can do. Okay, now I am just moving toward this block palette. As I already told you, all the blocks are color coded and organized into categories on the left side. For example, the motion blocks, this is the motion block. The motion block color is basically dark blue. When you click on the blue block category, you will see all the motion related blocks. Similarly, if you click on the events category, here is the event. You click on the event category, you will find all the relevant event related blocks, event related programs. And now I'm moving towards the program, how you are going to do that. So I already told you how you are going to give the instructions. On the basis of that instructions, this cat will move. Whatever the commands you are going to give or instructions you are going to give or program you are going to write on this area, the middle one, which we called as a script area, the cat will perform accordingly. So a program, what is program? Basically a program is a group of commands listed together in a specific order. Think of program like a recipe in a cookbook. Okay, with each step carefully you organize that all the things you have to perform, like step by step. Like you build your program by choosing code blocks from the block palette and dragging them into the code area. Like right now I'm doing it. When the green flag click, whenever you start your program, the first thing you have to do, whatever the code you are going to do on this platform, you first have to select when green flag clicked and drag it into this script area. Done with this, suppose this is my sprite, and now I want this sprite to move like 10 steps. Okay, now I'm going to click on this motion block and I would select move 10 steps and I drag it and drop it into the script area. Okay, now when I clicked on this green flag, can you see my cat is moving, right? Now again, this is basically what you have already this is basically the most basic things I'm just telling you if you are the beginners. Okay, now if I change the background of this, suppose I want this cat to play in the playground, so here I can change the background. On this platform the background would be called as backdrop. So here you can select choose a backdrop, and from the backdrop you can choose any backdrop. Okay, I am going to choose, suppose I'm going to choose like this one, the tree one. Okay, here the cat is playing, so you selected this backdrop, and now when you increase the size of the screen and if I click on this green flag, can you see the cat is moving? How beautiful it looks. So that's it for today. Introduction to a Scratch. In the next episode we will dive deeper into something. We will explore the other block palettes elements, and thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next episode. See you soon.